Hi guys. All right, so we're back to the second video that I was mentioning. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to include text boxes, how to circle if you need to, how to color in, how to match, depending on what the assignment is asking for. So I already have pulled up on the screen the two worksheets that I'm going to use as an example, only because they include text boxes that are needed, matching, and circling. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. Let's go ahead and start with the text boxes, which is what most of you like to use. So we're going to go ahead and look up here. We're going to go to this little icon, which is a square with a T on it, in it. It's called text box. You're going to click on that. You're going to go to the designated area. In this case, it's name. You're going to click and drag as far as you need to. Now, if you see here, if I click, it's going to go away. However, the text box is still there. Don't freak out. If you want to give it color to make it visible, come back up here. You're going to go to the icon. It's like a little pen. It says border color. Click on that. Make it any color you'd like. We'll make it red. You even have an option to make it certain sizes. You can make it thicker or whatever you'd like, but just as long as it's visible. We're going to go back to text box just to make it here for the date. Give it a color, and that should be good. Now, here, there's so many here that need to include a text box. In this case, we don't have to keep on going back and forth and back and forth. We can just go ahead, let's copy this one. Click on that, right click, then you're gonna go ahead and click on copy, come down, right click again, and click on paste. So it won't directly paste where you want it to, but you just click and drag. Again here, right click, paste. Click and drag. One more time, paste, click and drag. Again, right click, paste, click and drag. So remember, once you copy it one time, you don't need to recopy it again. Well, unless you copy something else that overlaps it. But if you copy it one time, you don't need to go ahead and copy it again. Just continue right clicking and pasting. The only difference is you'd have to just drag it to where it needs to go. So that's that for the text boxes. Now at the bottom here, this section includes matching. You're going to go ahead and go next to the shape. Right now it's under scribble, but you're going to go where it says line, which is the first one on the options. This one includes a couple of options. We're going to go to line. I'm going to click on that, and we're going to go ahead. Oops, sorry, I unclicked it. Click and drag to the designated area. Again, click on line, click and drag. One more time, click and drag. You can do the same thing with these if you want to make it cute, give it some color, make it as thick as you'd like. You can even make them dotted, make them cute. There's a lot of different cute options you can do with that, but that's only if you have time. Now for the next one here, this includes circling. So for this one, we're going to go to the Shapes tab, which is on the left side of the Line tab. Click on that, go to Shapes, and you're going to go to Circle. You're going to go ahead, click, and drag out. Now the only thing here is going to come out with color, so you're going to have to go up above this little paint bucket icon where it says Fill Color. Click on that, and you're going to click on Transparent, and that'll clear that out. But one more time, Circle, Shapes, Circle, click, drag out. It's going to come out white. Go to the paint bucket and click on Transparent. So that's that for the circle. So we've gone over text, we've gone over circling, we've gone over matching. Now we have scribble and color. Now, little plot twist here, scribbling may save your life when it comes to all of this. You may not need the text boxes, you may not need the shapes for the circles, you may not need the line tab for matching. Scribble will work wonders for you when it comes to this assignment. However, it also depends if the student is independent enough to use the mouse in order to use the scribbling. If it's better off that they're typing, then they may need to include the text boxes. So now, I'm going to go ahead and show you the scribble tab, which is right where the line tab is. You're going to go to the little arrow, and you're going to go all the way to the bottom. It's called scribble. All you have to do is click and draw out the answer on the mouse. Again, click on scribble, draw out the answer on the mouse. One more time, click, and draw out the answer. Where it goes. Same thing if we wanted to match. Click and draw out. Click and drag out. And if we wanted a circle, we can do the same thing. So we can click and draw out. Now the only thing with the scribble is when you release the mouse on the scribble, it deselects it. So for example, if I were to come here and I click and I drag, but then I stop, it's going to deselect it, and then I have to come back to the scribble and click again to finish. I mean, I know it's not a big deal, but just letting you know that. Now we can also use scribble to color in. So we're going to click on this. Let's say we want to color in the heart. We're going to click and just color in as best as you can. I don't expect these to look perfect, but if an assignment needs to be completed by coloring, you can go ahead and do that. All right, and the same thing, give it a color. Go to line color, click, we'll make it pink. And if we want to make it thicker too, I can make it look fuller. So I can go to the line weight right next to the line color. I can make it dotted too if I want to make it cute. Or I can undo. So we have these two arrows here, which is redo and undo. If I want to undo the dots, see how I completely undid it? Or if I want to redo the dots, redo them. It just saves you time, but I'll undo that. So as you can see, the scribble tab is definitely going to be a lifesaver for those that can completely work independently with this. If they may not even need the text boxes if they're able to use the scribble. Again, as I've said already, if they'd rather just type, then they will need the text boxes in order to type in the answers. And that is it. It's pretty simple, as I mentioned. I tried to make this as quick as possible. I'm going to go ahead and save this video onto the Google Classroom for you guys. Only for you guys to refer back to it if you need to. And really quick, so once this is completed, you're going to see over here where it's going to say saved to drive. You're going to come to your Google Class. In this case, I'm going to use our demo. Go to Google Class, and then you're going to go to the assignment. I'll go to this assignment, which for me is quote-unquote missing. And when they are interactive worksheets, all you have to do, since it's already saved to the drive here, you just need to close this off. So we close it, and then we go back to the assignment, which is this one in this case. And all you have to do is click turn in. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to turn in? Turn in. And that is it for the interactive worksheets. Now, if we wanted to, if you guys were the ones that are going to print out and complete the assignment handwritten, you're going to go ahead and click on add or create. You're going to scan or take a picture of it, load it onto your computer, save it on a folder or on your desktop, whatever it is. Click on File, go to Upload, which is right here, it's already chosen, and then you're going to browse. And it's going to go to your folders and your documents. Let's go here, this is my desktop, click on that. Let's pretend that's the assignment that I had to upload. It's going to load. Now that it's loaded there, I'm going to go ahead and turn in, and I am done. So it's pretty simple, guys. I hope this video works out for you all. If you have any questions or concerns, parents, again, please feel free to email me. That way I can kind of go over it with you, or go ahead and ask me during the virtual class if you need any help with anything. But I'm going to go ahead and add this to the Google Classroom just in case you need to refer back at any time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to use it. Thank you, guys.